You want me to say? Want me to tell you about the city? I don't know.
Your name is?
Bill.
Bill, we haven't been introduced. My name's Andy.
How you doing, Andy?
Okay.
How you doing, Linda?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to my city. Toronto's a very nice city for its population, only 4 million people, but it's bigger than New York City in landmass. Some of the attractions are the CN Tower, the Sky Dome is something else. Castle Loma is one of the biggest castles in the world. We have just north of the city.
It's a castle?
Yeah, it's a 102-story castle, or a 102-room castle. It's massive. We have our Center Island, Ontario Place, Canada's Wonderland. Up north is Wasaga Beach, is really nice. It's 7 miles of pure beach. Our Jays are good and our Leafs suck. I don't know. So do our Argos. We do have a football team, or football league. Not very popular in the U.S.
Is it popular in Canada?
Not really.
No.
No. There's only 8 teams though. There's 10 provinces and only 8 teams. Montreal can support it, so.
No.
But if you want to come to Toronto for a weekend, you go see a Jays game at the Sky Dome, and hit the tower, and travel up and down Yonge Street, which is the longest street in the world.
Yes, we were up that yesterday.
Yeah. And,
we were both sore.
the first Canadian place, the big white building downtown, is the tallest building in the Commonwealth. And it's the tallest advertised sign in the world, that little blue one. It says Bank of Montreal. Toronto's the most expensive place to live in North America, for some reason.
It's clean.
It's clean. It's nice, clean, and very safe. You can walk down the streets at like 1 in the morning and not fear of getting mugged or raped or killed or.
What's like the major
Probably our forests, because we have so much wilderness up north. And Canada is the second biggest country in the world, so we have so much land, forestry, and all that. That and probably beer drinking.
Beer drinking is a big industry.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, we're big beer drinkers in Canada.
That would be reason enough for me to move here.
Yeah, that and hockey.
Yeah, hockey's good too.
Yeah, and we're big on baseball, but there's only 2 Canadian teams in major leagues. We're hoping for an NFL team and an NBA team. That should be coming soon. I don't think about the NFL team we won't be getting. And
how about that keychain?
Oh yeah.
Could you show us that keychain?
I got this.
That's a nice item.
Yeah, I got this the day the Sky Dome opened. It says opening day, Toronto, Canada, Sky Dome. Tryline on the back.
It's not quite focused there. Okay, now we got it.
Yeah, I got that the opening day.
Yes, that's a nice item. That's made of wood, right?
Yeah, solid wood.
Yeah.
That thing's it's going to be worth quite a bit of money one day.
Yeah.
I've collected all the papers from when they were building the Sky Dome and opening day. I've got all the newspapers from it. And
I would coat that with about 15 coats of urethane.
I'm thinking of just putting it away because I'm going to lose it or really do it in. But
89, right?
June 3rd, 89, so 3 years ago. And well, we get 4 million fans a year for that. That's incredible. You can't get a ticket in this city for the Jays.
That is incredible.
Yeah, you cannot get a ticket. They're better than gold. Same with Leaf tickets.
You can get tickets to see the Indians for $4.
I think our cheapest seats are $13, but our most expensive is $17.50, and that's field level.
That's all?
Yeah.
I thought they were like 40 or
No, it's
$17.50.
I do have a Jays ticket in here, I think. Well, there's our birth certificates. I know yours is like 15 pieces long. That's our birth certificates.
No, ours are similar.
Is it?
Yeah, ours are very similar. A birth certificate.
Yeah, I thought I had a Jays ticket here. Oh, I'll show you. That's our health card. Every American needs one of these.
That is a nice item.
Yeah.
I can't.
You get sick, you don't pay for it.
Yes. So that's part of the cost of living here.
That's the main reason, yeah.
So.
But well worth the cost.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about.
Here's our, I don't know if you have OHIP cards. Mine's a little done in. That's our social insurance number. You need one of these to work in Canada.
Oh, like a social security?
Yeah, that's one of these. Mine's about to fall apart because it's been in my wallet for 10 years. What else do I have for you? Well, there's my two nieces, Sarah and Kate.
Oh.
Wait.
Sarah just turned,
I'm having problems here. Okay.
this one just turned 2 yesterday. This one's 5. My sister's children.
Okay.
What else do we got?
Now, when did the
I thought I had a
kids
Jay's
go
ticket
there?
in here. Oh, this, my 2 sisters. That's the one with the children.
Okay.
I thought I had a Jay's ticket. I didn't. I usually do. There's our driver's license. I think yours are bigger than ours.
Slightly.
And then we have our age of majorities. Basically the same thing, but this. See if I can get it out. This lets us in the bars, and that's our age of majority. That's my.
This is what our
That's when I was a youngin'.
looks like.
Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Not much difference. That's drink in Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have. I thought I had a Jay's ticket on me. Well, another good thing about our city is, or our country, is when we play our lotteries. Like our lotteries only get up to about $15 million a year, or $15 million a draw, but we get it in one lump sum. We don't have to get it over like monthly installments. If we win $15 million, they give us a check for $15 million that day.
We have that too, except for they give us a check minus the taxes.
We don't get taxed on ours, not until the end of the year. We just get $15 million and then go do what you want, basically, and pay next year when tax comes around.
Yeah.
And I know California, they get up to like $100 million, but they only take like maybe 70 million home out of it.
Only 70 million.
Yeah, that's still pretty good, but it's when Uncle Sam wants 30, 40 of it, you get pissed off.
Yeah. And we don't get free health care, so who knows what they do.
That's what you guys
I think
need.
they build bombs and tanks and
Yeah, our
stuff
healthcare
like that.
system is the best in the world. Like I said, if I fall down, break both of my legs and my arms, I can go straight to Queensway Hospital and they'll fix me up for free.
Oh, what you were saying, your mom just had a liver transplant?
Well, my mom had a liver transplant 5 years ago. She had open heart surgery last year and she's about to have a heart transplant, and it hasn't cost us a cent yet.
that's nice.
Yeah, that would have cost at least $1 million, $2 million in the States.
Oh, I wouldn't want to think that would have
Oh,
Even her prescription medicine, which runs $200,000 a year, she doesn't have to pay for that. Everything's free, so that's the best thing about living in Ontario, I guess. It's our OHIP. In other words, our streets are very clean and very safe. Not too many guns out here. Not too many drugs. Well, you do find a lot of drugs in Toronto and Vancouver. In Montreal, there's a lot of cocaine in Montreal.
right.
That's because there's a lot of strippers out there.
But, well, you know, if you're in Cleveland, you're going to have to stop by and say hello. And
Yeah, whenever I'm in Cleveland.
you should get out and you should get out and see our old ancient stadium before they change it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd like to
that
see.
would be an interesting
I'd love to
thing.
go to Cleveland Stadium. I'd like to go to the Indians game and there's 6,000 fans and it holds 80,000
Yeah.
seats, you know?
Yeah,
There's
well,
times when there's less than 6,000 fans.
I've been there and it's brutal.
Yeah.
Like in April when it's like 30 degrees. And,
Yeah, well, we used to
oh,
have that when we had Exhibition Stadium right by the lake.
Yeah.
That was called the Mistake by the Lake because it was
So
pitiful.
they used
Yeah.
to call Cleveland.
Yeah, the Mistake by the Lake.
Yeah.
And, well, we have Maple Leaf Gardens, what holds the Toronto Maple Leafs and all kinds of concerts. Like Elvis has played there, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles. That's a very historical site. What else? Our financial district is one of the largest in the world. When you went up University Avenue,
Yeah.
that's insurance capital of the world, that street. Because all those buildings are insurance buildings.
Yeah, that's true in a lot of cities. The insurance buildings are usually the biggest.
Yeah,
That's because they're the biggest money-making rip-off artists in the world.
that's true. But we're talking about Canadian stockbrokers or Canadian insurance companies. They're not to compare to the States. We
Yeah.
can't compete. We're about to be screwed with the U.S. and Mexico free trade deal.
You don't like that?
Oh no, I didn't like it when we got the.
Why don't you like that?
Well, all our jobs gonna be lost
Where are they going?
down in Mexico.
Mexico.
Because if they're gonna pay them $3-4 an hour, why pay me $15 an hour? What I'm doing?
Yeah, that makes.
Same thing with the States. They're going to lose a lot of companies there. But when we signed the agreement with the States, we felt the crunch and then the recession hit. Now this, we're going to,
Well, I think there's a lot of people in the States that feel the same way.
yeah, oh, I believe that. The lower class cities are going to be hurt. I'm lucky I live in Toronto. Like, Toronto's the biggest city in Canada with 4 million people. We are hard hit by it, but since it's the city just keeps booming and more people are coming here and a lot of Americans are moving here for some reason.
I can understand why.
Well, only for the healthcare system, that's and the cleanness,
But it's a nice
Back
city.
to the lack of crime.
yeah, the lack of crime is. I think Detroit has like 600 murders a year. Last year we had 87, I think, and that was the highest we've ever had in 1 year.
Hell, we have more than that in Cleveland. And Cleveland's.
Not even close. Yeah, we have 87 murders a year, and that was our highest rate. We're at 50 right now.
Wow. What do you think of George Bush?
He's doing a lot for his country, but he's in a bad position. He's got a recession and a war to look after. And,
Yeah, because he had Reagan and Nixon in front of him.
yeah, but if you look at our prime minister, I'd like to shoot them. Bleep, bleep. Because he's done nothing for us. He's done nothing. He's driven up unemployment, and we're losing jobs left, right, and center. And everybody's cross-border shopping. Everybody's going to Buffalo or Detroit to shop nowadays, and that's no good for our industry.
Well, because the prices are so much cheaper or something.
Because we have the GST, the goods and service tax, and then our PST. So that's 15 cents to every dollar we spend. We have in tax. So if we buy something for 99 cents, it's going to cost us $1.15.
Yeah.
That hurts like our new cars and all that. No one's going to want to spend $2,000 or $3,000 on tax just for that.
How about the family values theme to George Bush's campaign? What do you think of that?
Well, I don't know. Ask Dan Quayle. I follow the U.S. politics because basically what they do is what we do. We're
Right.
run by the Americans, which I think sucks because we're our own country. But when the Americans outnumber us 10-1, there's not much we can do about it.
Yeah.
And there's only 30 million people in Canada. I don't know what you want to say.
I was just kind of wondering what you thought. I personally think it's silly that it's a diversion from the real problems that face the country. I mean, most people have values, and to like make it a campaign issue, in my opinion, is silly.
Yeah.
You know, it's like telling the American people not to swallow explosives.
Yeah.
They already know that. You know,
Yeah.
that's my opinion. I was just curious what you thought.
And another good thing about it is we don't have the AIDS rate in Canada. I know it's running rampant in the States. A lot of people with AIDS. Here, I think in Toronto is the gayest city in Canada. I think we only have like 50 to 60 people with AIDS living in
Why
our
is
city.
that? Because of the resources.
Probably condoms are they're easy to get to in the city. I don't know if just we're more educated than the Americans that way, or we know. Yeah, we have everywhere you go. There's always shows or programs or something about AIDS and protect yourself. So that's good for younger folks. And there's condoms in our schools and not many guns or needles or nothing like that. So it's nice. I live in this city's called Etobicoke. It's an outskirt of Toronto. It's one of the safest cities, like in metropolitan Toronto, which has 6 cities in it. Well, you'd have to come down here and check the city out. You'd have to take at least a week or two and just travel around the city and have someone like me to show you because I know the city.
Yeah,
Show you all the different sites and all that, and you'd have a really good time. It's a beautiful city.
it is.
Nice and clean and safe. And he said you can walk up Yonge Street at 10, 11 at night and not worried about getting mugged or nothing. It's nothing like New York,
Yeah.
except for the size. People are very polite to you and courteous, and if you ask for directions, they'll tell you. They won't screw you around or whatever.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've sat here with your wife and talked for about an hour. I think she knows more about the city than I do now.
Okay, well, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah,
and,
and like I said, if you're ever in Toronto, look me up.
Yeah, we'll have you do that.
Yeah, it's down the street from here.
we hope our two countries can
Yeah, well,
keep
we're-
getting along well.
We're basically the 51st state, I think. We are.
Well,
Yeah, anything that the Americans do, we do. And if they're in a recession, we go in a recession. As soon as the states pull out of recession, we will too.
but I think there's a lot here that makes it unique and you should
Oh,
be
yeah.
proud of. And
Yeah, we
You know?
got our different cultures. We
Yeah.
have every different culture you want in Toronto, for one. And then you got Montreal, it was all French, then Vancouver, and really nice. Except for the prairies where no one lives out there. We keep getting a lot of refugees here too. Oh yeah, we get a lot of refugees coming to Toronto. You go on a TTC and like 8 out of the 10 people are colored. It's, yeah, so this lady knows 8 out of the 10 people are colored in our subway system. And I say ship them to the Northwest Territories and let them start a civilization out there, you know. Let that build it, because there's only maybe 1 million people in the Northwest Territories, and that's half the size of the United States.
yeah.
So we got to spread them out a little bit more. Instead of having 4 million here and there, have like 2 million here, and 2 million there, 2 million over there, and start growing. But like I said, we got Brian Mulrooney on our side, and if no one kills him soon, I might.
Okay, well, I'm going to let it go at this.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Yeah, it's in the front seat.